Morning, students. A very warm welcome to all. I feel very glad to meet you all in this pleasant evening. I hope you all are doing well. I feel very happy to see you all in 8th standard. I am Mrs. Selvi, your English faculty. Students, where there is a will, there is a way. It means if we determine to do something, we'll find a way to accomplish it. Amidst corona pandemic, we connect through online class to impart knowledge. So make use of it and cherish knowledge. Today I am going to cover a poem. The title of the poem is Night of the Scorpion. It's in your textbook, page number 96. Night of the Scorpion, written by Nizim Erekal. Nizim Erekal was an Indian Jewish poet, actor, and playwright. About the poet, Nizim Erekal was born in Mumbai in an Indian Jewish family. His parents were both educators. His father was a professor of botany and zoology and served as a principal in several colleges. His mother was the principal of a school she had started. He was a distinguished scholar. He did his schooling in the missionary schools and joined the Wilson College, Mumbai, where he held an excellent academic record. Before going to see the line by line explanation poem, I must share some information with you. The poem is taken from the book The Exact Name that was published in the year 1965. In this poem, the poet focuses on a single episode on the life of an Indian family. At first, we must go through the structure of the poem. If we closely look at the structure, you can see that the poet doesn't care for the meter at all. What do you mean by meter? Meter means a unit of rhythm in the poetry. And the division of the stanzas are not orderly. See, in the first stanza, you can see there are 4 lines. The second stanza, it consists of only 3 lines. Again 3 lines. Now 7 lines, etc. It goes. So, because if you look at the first stanza, it's of 4 lines and the second stanza is of 3 lines. Third stanza of 3 lines and the fourth stanza is of 7 lines. This is completely a disorderly arrangement of stanzas. In the poem, the narrator narrates an incident how his mother was stung by a scorpion one night when it was raining heavily. Next, if you look at the lines, you can see that the sentences are broken here and there, and even the uniformity of the thought in the stanzas are also lacking. That's why I'm saying that the poet following a no rhyme scheme. Always we learn a poem have a rhyme scheme. A B B or A B B C etc. But this poem consists of no rhyme scheme. Now let's move to the first stanza of the poem. Let me explain the line by line explanation of the poem. This is a specific incident that the poet is remembering. His mother was stung by a scorpion. Now I hope you all know what is a scorpion. Stings. Stings means bites. The past tense of sting is stung. Then it creates a burning sensation in the body. 10 years of steady rain driven him to crawl beneath a sack of rice. Sack of rice means 50 kgs or 100 kgs. the scorpion, because of the continuous rain, the scorpion comes under and hide under the or beneath the sack of rice. As it was raining continuously for 10 hours, obviously every animal tries seek a refuge, and it is very much natural that the scorpion too was searching for a shelter. That is why it has found its shelter beneath a sack of rice, and it has entered the poet's house. In the second stanza, the poet writes, parting with his poison flash of diabolic tail in the dark room. It has given at the poison in the mother's blood with a flash of diabolic tail means bad evil. The poet compares the devil of Saturn. Do you know the Saturn has a tail? It has a tail, and that is similar to the tail of the scorpion. It did not sting her purposely or intentionally. While it was searching for the shelter, being dark, naturally it was afraid of trampled by the poet's mother. So it was afraid of the mother. So to escape from the villagers, it stung the mother of the poet. So to save its life, it stung. As it was aware that it will be killed, it risked the rain again. It risked the rain again means it moved outside. Let's move to the next stanza. It means the farmers are coming to the poet's house in large number. That swarm of flies means, swarm means group of, and all of them are taking the names of God. That means they are praying to God to paralyze the scorpion. Paralyze means to stop the movement of the. They think that if the scorpion moves, the poison also will move inside the mother's blood. Let's move to the next stanza. While they were searching for the scorpion, they were producing large shadows on the walls as they were carrying candles and lanterns with them, as they were on their hands and knees. What do you mean by hands and knees? Means as like dog. They were on their hands and knees. But alas, he was not found. They produce such sounds like they are unable. They have not succeeded. What they were trying to do with every moment that the scorpion made his poison moved in mother's blood. It was superstition there that the poet sprayed with the movement of the scorpion. Students, today we have learned up to 4 stanzas. I will continue tomorrow with the next stanza. You should read the lines carefully, and I will give you some questions. Try to find out the answers.